Good morning. Hey Ron, I'm wearing a tie, just a wee bit different than the ordinary. But there it is, a tie just for you. It's a private joke. Anyway, today I want to talk about something that's very serious, and that is overcoming fear. Now, I can only talk about this from personal experience, and I hope that you will take from it whatever you can, and of course add your own knowledge and experience to overcome fear. Here in the United States, if you're a black person, you leave your house every day in fear of the police department. This is tradition, and this is based on history. Now, this is just the way it is. However, and I'm quick to add that we're talking about fear. That fear is based on, as I said, history. Now, right now, I will tell you this. Many police departments throughout the United States are overcoming their historical nature, okay? They're working very hard to work on their motto of protect and to serve. And quite frankly, they're doing a very good job of it, I can tell you. I have a relative who's a police officer, and he told me that one of the biggest problems police departments face is older policemen who knew that they would get away with killing innocent people. They knew that. And then you have the young police officers that are coming in. They're college trained. They are trained to solve a crime, not to kill innocent people and get away with it. And he said one of the biggest problems is these older folks who just believe in the gunslinger method. But that's not what this is about. This is about fear. Right now, just about everyone is concerned about the coronavirus. It's a real fear. So how do you overcome the fear of the coronavirus? You overcome that fear as you overcome all kinds and types of fear. You do so with education. The more you know, the less fearful you are. So, what happens for the coronavirus? When you go out in the public, you wear a mask. You stay home unless you absolutely have to go out. These are not things that are out of the ordinary. These are things that are based on common sense. You don't go around crowds. You certainly don't go around strangers. And that's it. You overcome the fear with education. You don't trust your political leaders because that responsibility of overcoming the fear lies with you. One of the biggest fear, of course, is the fear of death. Well, it's not a very pleasant subject, but let me just talk about that for a minute. I have been in situations where it seemed as if death was inevitable. It was something that was going to happen no matter what. And the way I handled it, I simply told myself, look, it is something that happens to everyone. It's a transition, okay? It's like the butterfly going through these different phases. Death is simply a transition. So once I got that out of the way, I relied on doing my job. It had to do with fighting a fire. So what I did was I came to grips that yes, you could die, but then everyone dies. So now what I did was concentrate on doing my job. So no matter what your fear is, this is my advice. Learn everything about that fear. Whatever it is that you fear, make it your business to be educated about that fear. Number two, come to grips with the reality of it. No matter what it is, look at it. Don't shove it under the bed. Don't hide it in the closet. Look at it and come to grips with the reality of what that fear is. Okay? The guy, I told you the story about the guy in a prisoner of war camp. His fear was that he could be killed at any day. So he said, fine, if that happens, so be it. So he then switched his concentration by using his imagination to do something to occupy his mind. So whatever your fear is, you get educated about it, you come to grips with it and see the reality of it, and 3, you divert your attention away from that fear. Okay? Education, come to grips with it, divert your attention away from that fear. All right? That's my solution. Do I know everything? Absolutely not. The only thing I know for certain is that I don't know anything for certain. So, it is my hope that in the comment section, you will add your comments and together we will learn.